You can control what gets shown in list columns by using multiple layouts within the list control itself. So here we've got a text field that's going to control what's going to be shown or not shown in the list control. I've got a couple of lists here, but we're only going to deal with list one. So let's get in there. It's pulling some information out from a SQL table, and I've got fields set up. So these are the fields that are coming in: ID, project number, staff, that sort of thing. In list properties, we have multiple layouts. When you check this, you get this extra tab in here. The list layouts are all column, but here we are with multiple layouts. And so I think it starts out with the default layout, so that's fine. And then you can add another one and call it anything you want. I just called it no project because I don't want to see the project column. And this can be a free form or a columnar layout. It doesn't really matter what it is. But these are both going to be column. And I've made no other choices here. The default one I've said is my default list. So you can tell it which multiple layout you want to show as a default. And then in the list layout, you'll see at the bottom here there's a drop down. So you get to choose your layout for the default column, and I want to see ID, project number, staff, and the date and time. And so the nice thing about using multiple layouts is you can size each column exactly the way you want it to look for this particular layout. And then if I switch to no project, you'll see I've got 3 columns in here, and there's no project column. And I haven't made any changes to any of this stuff, but you can lay out the column widths differently, that sort of thing. So it makes sense for this particular column layout. And back in here, I've just set a default value for the field that's going to control which column layout I want. I'm just going to shove an A in there, and then on change event for this field, I'm just going to grab the value of that field, and then I'm going to set a pointer to the object, the list control object, and based on the value that's coming into the text field, I'm going to run select current layout, and I'm going to give it the layout name. So if we're dealing with A, then I don't want to see project. If we're dealing with B, then I do want to see project. So if we go and run this now, A's default. So I don't want to see the project, and I'll type in B, change it, and I do want to see the project. And as you can see, it changes instantly because you're working on the all client side. And I can go back to A, and then so that can be controlled anywhere. So that's a fairly simple way to get different columns to come out depending on values in the UX. Thanks for having a look.